Hi guys, this is Sybil Insane here again, and well, this is part one of how to create your own graphic novel. These are just sketches I've obviously made. That one's my favorite. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll show it to you. So what you want to start when making a graphic novel, what you want to do when making a graphic novel is get a notebook, just a regular notebook. It will work, guaranteed. Then what you want to do is write down a plot for the story. But what if you have the characters in mind and not a plot? Because that was my problem. So you're going to do the characters first. So I'm going to talk about character development in this segment. So, yeah. Okay, so you know the notebook? Yeah. The notebook, we're going to put our characters in. So, what you have to do, obviously, for a graphic novel is draw a character. Because it's a graphic novel. The writing doesn't matter. You can be a really shitty writer, but a great artist. I'm not a great artist. I've drawn manga for less than a year, to tell you the truth. So I'm not exactly that great. So don't judge me. But you start off with a character drawing. And it doesn't have to be manga. It can be any other style of drawing. But I prefer to do manga. It comes very easy for me. So up here, we have the name, which in the character's case is Lenore Bradley. Lenore Annette Bradley. So her full name, which is right here, is Lenore Annette Bradley. Her age is 14 and a half. She was born, I'm sorry if you can't see this, but she was born April 1st, 1995, I believe, or 6. So her height is 4'7", and she's 83 pounds. So her looks, why do we need to know the looks? Perhaps you aren't drawing this character and someone else's, or perhaps you lose the character portrait. Of course, I would lose the whole information if I lost this notebook. But some people choose to draw character portraits separate from this. Her looks are important. So the ethnicity actually isn't that important, but I do it anyway. A backstory. Now, a backstory should be at least 3/4 of a page long. So let me read you the backstory. Lenore was born on April 1st, a sign of bad luck. Growing up as the only child of 2 rich business people, Lenore would often feel lonely. So continuing on with the story, we would learn that Lenore was sent to an insane asylum, and for no reason. So her parents, rich business people, they will have their name known in this novel sooner or later. So it's Louis and Louise Bradley. Siblings, none. We'll get to why siblings are actually pretty important. And then there's favorite food and favorite color. That's different. So, now we're going to get to why siblings are important. This is Garrison Watts. He's a 15-year-old vampire, which will be included in his backstory, but he was born August 8th, 1469. But you may ask, why is he 15 if he was born 1469, and wouldn't he be dead? Again, we would put that in the backstory, and it would explain. And his ethnicity is Italian. This is actually pretty important. Now, with the vampires, because we want to know where they come from. Now, his brother is evil. And this was not a very good drawing, because it was like 4 in the morning when I did it. But this is Richard Watts. He is Garrison's brother. Now we have to give them a few similarities. They have the same black hair. They have the same eye color. One's only 1 inch taller because he's 17 years old and he's 2 years older than his brother, but they're both kind of the same height. So then you continue on. Surprisingly, these aren't the main characters. Then there's Marcus, another vampire. There's Bess. There's Lydia. There's Thomas. And all these other characters are here. So when we get down to the bad guy, and oh my god, what happened to this? Okay. So we get down to the bad guy. It is, so you don't have to put the characters in order that they appear in, but it's very important that you draw a character portrait. I cannot stress that enough. You have to draw a character portrait. How old they are is actually pretty important, and their height and their weight is too, because you are not going to draw a 6'3" person as tall as a 2'3" person. No, you're going to draw them at different heights. So developing a character is extremely important. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on my YouTube. I will get to you as soon as possible, and thank you for listening to this. I know I'm not a very good artist, but it's okay. So I'll see you guys later then. Bye.